So hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video we will learn how to create a button. So I will tell you two ways to create a button. So for that you have to first write the simple means basic code of HTML. So here I have created the basic code of HTML. So in which I have given the title as demo. So now we are going to create the button. So the first button is the general button without CSS. So here I have created the button. So for the button you have to use the input type, then the input type will be as button in the inverted commas, and the value will be whatever the text you want to display on the button. Okay, so the value here is go, and let me show you the result. So here is your result. So we have created the button, but it doesn't do anything yet because we haven't said anything. So for opening a new file through this button, we have to do like this. Here write a herb. So we are using the a herb function, which is a herb which calls a new file. A herb is li.html. I have already created this file here. li.html. So it will call this button. So it's very simple function. It will call the button as we click it. So let's reload it. I think we haven't saved it. Oh, we forgot to close the. Yeah, so now it will work. See, when I click the go button, it opened the li.html, as you can see in the file address. So when I go back, it will return to the button.html, and when I click the button, it will go to the li.html. And if your file is not in the in the particular folder where you have saved your file, so you have to type the whole address. Okay, so this was the first method of creating a button. So now we will create a button using the CSS. So for creating a button through CSS, you have to remove all this. And type here. So for creating the button using HTML and CSS, so the first step is write the HTML code, which is just this. So for creating a single button, you have to use this, and if you want to add more buttons, just add more list items. Okay, and if you want to add the buttons in another place, you again have to write the ul, then li, and then ul close. Okay, now let's move to the CSS. So here I have created a new file which is button. I was going to write button, but it is saved as button. Okay, such a silly mistake. So I've created a CSS file here, and in the CSS file, first we will add the universal the styling. So in the universal styling, I have added a margin 15 px means pixel, and then you have to write I think you remember that we have created the UL tag inside the body. So you have to write body and give space, and then write UL. Okay, so the text color will be black. So the text color is set to black. So here I have created the button style. Once I create the button style, so the color of the font color will be black, and then I have added the padding, which is 8 pixels, and border 1 pixel. So the padding will be 8 pixels away from, so means the border will be 8 pixels away from the text present there. So now what you have to do is for when the mouse is hovered, means it is going up to the button, it will show some effects. So for that you have to use the colon hover effect. So for that, here the UL tag is inside the border. So body, then UL, and then the A tag, because we are styling the A tag, means when the button when the cursor is hovered on the A tag, means UL is just another list, but the main thing is the A tag. Okay, so when the mouse is hovered on the A tag, it will pass this. So when the mouse is hovered, then here I have added a styling. So the body, in the body we have added the hover effect. When the mouse is hovered over the button, the background will change, the background color will change to black, and the text color will be changed to white. And I made a mistake here. We have to write border 1px solid black here. We have to assign the color inside the border only. So back to hover. Background color we have set to black when the mouse is hovered, and text color is white. Border is 1 pixel solid black, and transition means the effect, means how the effect will change, 0.3 second 0.3 second is in and out, means quickly in and out. So save it, and now we have to link this CSS file into the HTML file. So inside the head, write the code. So here I have linked the file through the first. We have to write the link rel, means we have to add the style sheet, means what is it. It is means it is the style set, and the type. Now we have to declare the type through the type, and the type is text CSS, means it is in text format and CSS. And then main thing, which is her, means means the file address. So file address butup.css, because I've set the file in the same folder as say the HTML file. Okay, so it is then save both the files. Let's see it's working or not. Not working. Let me see what is it. So the problem was that we haven't added the A tag yet, and we are styling the A tag. So here I have added removed the li tag and added the A tag, which I have linked the file to li.html, which is saved in that folder only. So I'm changing the so I'm changing it to go button, and the first thing I have changed here, and the second thing is this. Now I'm going to add a text decoration. So the text decoration means it removes the line from the text, because it is a link, so it will have a line, so it will remove that. And then the padding is 15px, and the other things are same only. So let's run it. See, when it is hovered, it changes its color to black, and the font color it is white. And if you want to make the button a little round, use the border radius function. See, it is a little curve from here, and let's increase it. Five pixels. Yeah, good. So this is how you can create a button using HTML and CSS. So uh, also watch my new playlist, which is the Windows app development using C++. And please subscribe my channel and like this video. Please guys, subscribe.